Well, hello, my friends. Here we are again, and this is going to be a review of our Tuesday movie ticket movie, which this last time was the movie was Hypothermia. Ha! That's what it was. Okay, so this last week's movie was Hypothermia. And gosh, what a movie Hypothermia was. Let's go ahead and find out what the girls, before I share my opinion of it, let's find out what the girls thought of Hypothermia. Okay, well, alright, so Hypothermia, let me give you the lowdown. Hypothermia was this movie about these two families. One was a man, wife, son, girlfriend, and the other family was a father and his boy. Well, basically, the whole story starts out where they're going out to this lake and they're going to go fishing. This family is. They're going to go fishing, and ice fishing, actually. And so they go out, they dig themselves a hole, they get themselves settled, and the whole time you kind of see something strange moving under the water. And then this family comes up, obviously, or not this family, but this father and son come up, and they literally attempt to, they basically try to barge their way in to this lake scene. Their radios blaring, their trucks squealing, they're making all kinds of noise, they're going, yeah, with their beers, and yeah, let's go, buddy, I'm gonna party. Well, they're trying to ice fish. Shut your mouth. Alright, so anyway, so that's the kind of the gist or the beginning of the story. Well, what ends up happening is there is a monster under the water. Okay, now let me just pause there and say that the best part of this movie was that the actor who played Merle in The Walking Dead was the dad of the family. That was about it. That was the best part. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Now, seriously though, it was not my favorite movie, not even close. If I was going to give it a score, I'd probably give it a half. And like I said, the most positive part was that the guy who played Merle did a halfway decent job, because he's a character actor, and you take him seriously whenever he says something. Well, he did a good job in this movie too. Sad part was, though, every other actor in this movie just really sucked really bad, and the monster was just ridiculously stupid and a waste of money and time. I'm disappointed and embarrassed for whoever hired the people to get that monster made, and then, oh my gosh, actually literally paid somebody to create this stupid monster. So, obviously this was a low-budget film, but yeah, I would almost have paid for my couple hours back. Really, it was not good. So anyway, that's my opinion. And there was one notable scene which I thought was decent enough. I'm going to share that with you here in a minute, because before I do that, I want to share with you the most ridiculous scene in the movie. A little bit into the movie, after this monster that seems to be moving around, they've seen glimpses of it a couple of times, and as they're sitting around the table, these two families that were arguing in the beginning and now are working together to go get this monster. The man's son, the younger guy, is sitting around the table, and he goes, "Well, it must be a combination of a prehistoric marine animal and a man." And I'm thinking, I was watching this movie, and there is nothing in this movie that made anyone come to the conclusion of what you just said at the dinner table. Hello? What the hell? So, anyway, whoever wrote the script sucked as well. Okay, it was just bad. It was just not good. What do you guys think? What does the girls think? Okay, well, so there you have it. That's what they thought. That's pretty much, it almost seems like we all agree upon that. Now, what was the one notable scene? If I was going to show a piece of this movie off, I would fast forward to this one scene where I wish that I could, I guess I could do this. I don't know if I'm going to take the time to do this or not, because it'd be another waste of my time. But there is a scene. It was actually the son of Merle, the guy that plays Merle in The Walking Dead. That's what I'm going to call him, the guy that plays the guy that plays Merle in The Walking Dead. Anyway, his son was laying on. It's even hard because the script was so bad, you just forget who everybody was because it just totally didn't matter. But anyway, there's this one scene where he, and you know it's coming. You absolutely know this is coming. Where he lays down on the bed of this camper trailer that they've pulled out onto the ice, onto the water, and there's these holes in the floor that are where their little fishing poles are automatically popping up and down, and you know that something's about to happen. You know it's going to happen, and it does. Surprise. But that literally was the only part of the whole movie that was at least worth a couple of minutes of my time. And the reason being is because the graphics, the thing that happened was decently entertaining. And I was like, oh, that actually was interesting. But that's it. So, what were the positives? Merle was the dad. There was one scene in the camper that was at least worthwhile. Everything else, not a waste, not worth my time. And I apologize to anybody that went and watched that movie this week. Ew. So, what are we going to review and watch for this next upcoming week? Let's go ahead and see what the girls prefer. Now that we've got their opinion, what I heard them whisper was they would like to go ahead and review, which I agree, the How to Train Your Dragon movie. So, if you want to join us for this next coming week, you've got this week to go ahead and get this movie watched. It's How to Train Your Dragon. So whether you need to rent it, whether you need to see if it's on your cable stations, I believe we watched it off of, I don't know, FX or something, I believe. It was on just one of the channels because it had commercials and everything, but that's the movie we're reviewing this week. So if you want to join us, go ahead and get your time in, watch that movie, and go ahead and respond to this video to let us know what you thought of that, and maybe we'll include some of your content, some of your comments in our next review. Well, that's it, guys. On that note, this is Terry Barnett signing off. Just want to go ahead and thank the rest of the crew. Because we so much enjoy their time and effort and everything that it takes to be part of a video like this. So we're out of here, guys. We'll see you next time.